So I wanted to talk about why I bought a Dyson Vacuum. Like I said in my last video, I was gonna make a video about it. So we've all heard that Dyson is the front runner when it comes to cordless vacuums. Full disclosure here, I've never used the corded Dyson vacuums. I think it's called like the Dyson Ball or something like that. So this video is strictly based on my 2.5, almost 3-year experience with the Dyson V10. Let me also say that this video is not sponsored in any way. I purchased this vacuum with my own money after doing tons of research on it because I always wanted a Dyson. And for reference, my living space is a 2-bedroom apartment and it's about 1,000 square feet. So, let me just get this right out of the way just at the beginning. First and foremost, this vacuum is amazing. It does the job and more when it comes to me cleaning. I don't have carpet in my house, just one, little carpet in front of the sink in the washroom. And then other than that, it's just regular flooring. It always does the job, even on the lowest setting. And the only time I bump it up, to the medium setting is when I'm vacuuming my cat's litter that he leaves all over the floor when he comes out of his litter box. Other than that, it's always on the lowest setting and it gets the job done. I should also say that I do vacuum my bed with it because my cat does sleep on my bed sometimes on the other side of me or on the other side of the bed. So I also vacuum the bed because he sheds on the sheet and stuff like that. I use the mini motorized brush head when I'm vacuuming the bed and the little carpet in the washroom. And like I said, I've never had any problems. One major concern that a lot of people have, and the biggest concern that I had before I got the vacuum, was with the battery. Dyson claims that you can get up to 1 hour of battery when on the lowest setting, and I can attest to that. It definitely reaches that 1 hour mark. It does use more power on the higher power modes, but like I said, I only use medium for a short time, and I don't think I've ever used high power mode, probably just for fun when I first got it. If you are interested though, Consumer Reports claims that you can get up to 28 minutes on medium and 8 minutes on the high mode. But unless you live in a dust factory, you'll ever rarely use the high modes because the other 2 modes are just so effective. The next great thing about the Dyson Vacuum is the cordless convenience and the plethora of attachments. Firstly, like I said, it's cordless, so there's literally no better alternative. There's no annoying wire trailing behind you that you have to keep in mind, so you don't trip over it. It's you and the vacuum and clean floors and maybe some music, I guess. The attachments that I got with mine are great. You have the regular brush head for the floors. You have the crevice tool for cleaning in window tracks and stuff. You have the mini motorized tool for beds and small carpets. That's what I use it for. You have this duster type one that I actually have no idea what it's called. And then you have this combo tool, I think that's what they call it. And then, you have the brush to kind of agitate the dust, I guess you could say. Then you can pull the brush down if you don't want it, and you can use it the other way. I got the middle of the road V10, which is called the Animal. And there are other ones which include the V10 Motorhead, which doesn't come with as many attachments as mine. And then the V10 Absolute, which comes with the same attachments as mine, and it includes one more soft roller brush thing, they call it, designed specifically for flooring. I didn't get that one because I didn't think I was gonna need it, and I was right about that. And this one that I got was also cheaper. When it comes to maintenance, this vacuum is a dream to maintain. There are no bags with this vacuum. All you do when the bin gets full is you detach the wand, head over to the garbage, press this little red button, and the things and the dust fall out all in one motion. Close the bin door, attach your wand, and you're back in action. Once a month, you just unscrew this HEPA filter on top, wash it under some cold water, leave it to dry for a day or 2, and you're on your way. That's literally all the maintenance you need to do for this vacuum. Once in a while, you can open up the brush and take out the actual roller itself and give it a wash if you wanted to and stuff like that, and that's pretty much it. When you're done, pop it back on the charger and you just completed your Dyson maintenance for the whole month. It's just one of those things where you have to use a Dyson to be able to get the full experience out of it, and then you'll see why you'll never go back to a corded vacuum ever again after using a cordless stick vacuum. So I do have a few gripes about this vacuum, and it's the fact that the V10 doesn't have a screen on the back that shows how much time you have left on the battery. there's just a little meter that shows the level of battery, and it's just 3 blue squares. It goes from 3 to 2 to 1, and that's basically it. It has been remedied on the model after mine, the V11, where it shows exactly the amount of time that you have left on the battery, which is really reassuring. It basically eliminates the battery anxiety that you have with the V10. Like if I look at mine right now and it has 1 bar left of battery, I don't know if that's 3 minutes left of battery or 20 minutes left of battery. So that's, a small gripe that I have with this vacuum. Another small one that I have with this model that's been remedied again on the V11 is the removable battery. Say I'm vacuuming and I somehow run out of battery before I'm done cleaning, or if you're cleaning a house with 2 floors, or whatever predicament you find yourself in where you run out of battery, you can't remove and swap out the battery on the V10 with another one. You would have to stop cleaning, go and put it on the charger, and let me tell you, this vacuum takes long to charge. It takes at least 3 to 4 hours to charge fully, so if you somehow run out of battery with a V10 or anything, before that, you're screwed. Again, this has been remedied with the V11, so if you have a big house or if you want to clean every surface in your house on the highest setting for whatever reason, get the V11 with the swappable battery. Honestly, if you're in the market for a Dyson right now, I would just say get the V11. It's a really good entry point. It's a way bigger upgrade over the V10 with better battery, the LCD screen for seeing how much battery you have left, and you have the swappable battery. In conclusion, this has been one of the best house maintenance purchases I've ever made. I paid a high upfront cost, which was $500 at the time, almost 3 years ago, and I've only ever had one problem with it, and it wasn't even with the vacuum. Basically what happened was I tried to take apart the brush to clean it and it was just stuck there. Usually it's pretty easy to take apart, but for whatever reason it just wouldn't come out. So I ended up calling Dyson support and they sent me a brand new brush head free of charge. They make great products, they have great customer service, and the overall quality of their products speaks for itself. Honestly, I was hesitant to drop $500 on a vacuum, but after doing so, the convenience that this vacuum provided has been worth way more than $500. I swear they have me as a customer for life. I'm never buying another brand of vacuum, and I'm definitely never going back to corded vacuums ever again. If you're looking to buy one, I would start with the V11, and if you can, go to your local Dyson or vacuum store to try it out first, and then you'll see why this vacuum deserved a whole video. And as always, thanks for watching.